So, somebody once told me that be yourself because life is too short to be anyone else. So, I was taken from you much too early, and you may mourn me today. But I want people to rejoice in the wake of my life and really think about what I had, what we had when I was still alive. So, first off, I would really consider myself a very unique person. Unique in the way that I had a very different way of having a way of what made me me. And, throughout my life, I had a lot of interactions with others. And I think I left a very lasting impression on them through those things that make me. And with my actions, I was actually able to achieve a lot in my life. So, what makes me me? Well, first of all, I think it's my influence on others and my advice to others. So, what I would do is if anybody came to me with a personal issue, a sport issue, an activity issue, I would be able to just drop everything, put myself in their shoes, and really think as hard as I could and give them the best advice possible. So one example might be my very good friend Adele. Adele went through a very rough breakup about a year and a half ago, and she came into into our classroom at the time, and she was very, very upset, she was in tears, and she was just very, very upset about what was happening at the time, which was the breakup. So she just sat down next to me. I've been friends with her for a very long time, and she just started venting to me and just started talking to me. And I think that I never really judged her for anything that she said, and I would just listen and just be the best person I could. So I would never judge, and I would always just try to help her and help other people as well. So, and I think my inner drive for helping others really also sums up what makes me me. So my inner drive. So I would always look towards the future, and I always put myself in the best position for the future, yet live in the moment. So how you do that is you set aside a very concrete, very obtainable future, yet you live in the moment by making yourself and make others around you very happy and making your life the best it can possibly be. So in order to do that, you can't be a time waster, and you can't just procrastinate on things and put stuff off, because in the end that'll come back to bite you. So, and I would just like to thank those things for making me the best possible person I could be. So, and what made me me really also reflects on who I was to others. So who I was to others, my friends always consider me a very motivated person because I was always able to stay focused in class, in sports, anything like that. So I was very motivated to get my work done in advance, not have to worry about it, and just be done with things, because it's always nice to have that in the back of your mind. Oh, I have everything done that I need to get done. I get to relax. So, and I always stay focused no matter what it is. If it's school, sports, anything like that, I would motivate myself to get my work done, and then once I'm done with that, help others and get them to be a better person, better athlete in the end. So, and through that motivation, people always thought that I was a very hard worker, and I was always looking for something to do. And like I said earlier, you don't get to worry about what happens if you don't get it done, and it's just a nice feeling to have. So, and I was always pushing myself to do better and break records in the weight room, in the classroom, do better on a test, retake a test if I have to, and just do the best I possibly could. And I think through that hard work and motivation, I was able to achieve a lot. So back in 2016, I was actually able to obtain my Eagle Award. And that was through a very unforgettable organization. I met a ton of lifelong friends, and I was able to learn skills like leadership and communication and very good characteristic skills. So, and it's not just through organizations, it's also through school and sports and things like varsity sports, where you get to be part of something bigger than yourself, and you get to be a better person through that. So I would consider those some very good personal achievements. But another thing I think I achieved was passing on my legacy. So I think I passed on my love for America, because you get to remember what others have done so you can live your life and always remember where you came from. And that's always something to be very, very proud of. And through my legacy, I also think I passed on a bunch of different quirks to my friends, my family, people I interact with. Like, people always said I have a very unique walk, because apparently I walk like a Lego man, I guess. And very different sayings and very distinct sayings I would have, like, oh, what's up, buddy, and stuff like that. So I've done a lot in my life, and I'm very, very proud of that. And I've enjoyed my life, and I've never taken opportunities that I've had for granted. And to summarize, what made me me was my advice to others and my inner drive to always get things done and what did I do who I was for others. I was a very motivated and hardworking person. And lastly, what I did through my personal achievements, and my legacy. So in the end, I think I'd be very honored if you remember me as a welcome friendship, a determined student, and an even better person to have around. So thank you.